Hi, I'm Steve Waddell, and I'm the founder and CEO of Nasoni. I spent the first 25 years of my life building the best ships in the world, nuclear-powered aircraft carriers and submarines at Newport News Shipbuilding. It was there that I learned what it takes to build some of the best products in the world, a place where quality is paramount. I also became known as the go-to guy for product and process improvement, where I was known for having made revolutionary improvements in some carrier components that engineering hadn't been able to change in more than 30 years. That approach, one of recognizing where things could be improved that others couldn't see, transferred to home as well. I started recognizing at home where things could be made better. And like many of you, I love the show Shark Tank. It's inspirational, right? So in 2014, I was once again brushing my teeth right before bed, and I really hated craning my neck under the faucet to get water to rinse with. And I didn't want to cup my hands, because they're maybe dirty, right? And I didn't want to use a cup that never gets washed enough. So I thought to myself, there has to be a better way. Faucets have existed in the bathroom for more than 80 years without any real change. In fact, the last change was in the 1930s when Al Moen combined the hot and cold handles together. So I said to myself, if nobody's going to fix this, I'll have to. The faucet itself needed to be reinvented. So I set out to use all of the skills that I had learned at the shipyard, skills in product and process improvement and building the best quality, and apply that to how the faucet could be redesigned. And it was then that I realized that combining a water fountain and a water faucet would solve my problem. So I made a proof of concept, and it worked great. It was awesome. So much so that I would go all in and bring this product to market. So we did a bunch of CAD engineering designs and CAD models, and we refined them by 3D printing. You can see the 3D printed model here. This is one of the last 3D prints that we did. Along the way, to help fund my efforts, I entered many startup competitions, and I won almost all of them, winning over $80,000 in cash and prizes. However, there was one competition that I didn't win, and I wondered why. It turns out one of the judges had influenced the other judges, saying that it would be impossible for me to take on the big faucet manufacturers, that they had cornered the market. You know who they are. And I thought to myself, wow, what if somebody told Five Guys, Cookout, and Shake Shack to give up? We already have McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King. Well, they wouldn't even exist today. So that made me much more determined to make this happen. This is the actual faucet that we've come up with, and it is awesome. It's a gorgeous, elegant combination of a water fountain and a water faucet. It's made out of solid brass with ceramic disc valves from Sedal in Spain, and it has a physical vapor deposition finish, the most durable finish you can buy today. So I spent the last 4 years designing and building this faucet, the world's best. And along the way, I learned that you can do a lot more with it than just rinsing after brushing. Here are some of the wonderful things you can do now with it. You can use it to rinse shaving cream. You can use it to take pills or vitamins before bed. You can rinse after brushing, which is why I built it in the first place. You can rinse makeup remover. That's a thought I never would have had. You can use it as a home eye wash station. Or you can more easily give your hair a light rinse. Or just simply get a drink of water. Now, if your tap water isn't the best, in fact, a lot of it just sucks, like when we think of Flint, Michigan especially, we have built a great filter that'll remove 99.9% of all the contaminants. And it's really easily installed. It goes in your vanity in the cold water line, and it's simply a quick disconnect. Once installed, it gives you a crisp, clean drinking water source and no more bottled waters to buy. There's one more thing I really also want to share with you. Our elegant design is engineered so that it will never overshoot your sink when you turn the fountain on. It lands perfectly in the middle, and it actually saves water. The typical WaterSense faucet uses 1.5 gallons per minute coming out of the downspout. However, when you use our faucet in fountain mode, the flow is reduced to 0.5 gallons per minute for a savings of a full gallon per minute. For one person, that savings adds up to over 1,000 gallons per year. If you're a family of 4, it adds up to over 5,000 gallons per year. That's quite a considerable savings. So we're using Kickstarter to bring our world's best faucet to market. And because with Kickstarter, we don't have to go through a distributor or a retailer. We're going to offer it to you at a significant discount. But for those who watch this video and enter their names and email address, we're going to let you know immediately when we go live so that you get the first opportunity to get the very best discount. And on top of that, we're going to give away a free faucet fountain to one lucky winner. And there are 3 ways to enter. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and LinkedIn, and add your name and email address. So I hope you'll join me and help me prove the naysayers wrong. We can take on the big guys and change the world for the better. I hope you'll sign up today. Thank you.